Welcome to Alpina Watches 2020 Novelties Collection presentation. I'm very happy to be able to present this today online and hope that you're all safe and healthy given the special circumstances we're all living in today. For the first half of the year, Alpina Watches will present two major introductions, the SEASTRONG Divers Collection and the Ladies COMTESSE Collection. I'll start right away with COMTESSE. COMTESSE and Ladies Collection being a very important part of Alpina's history. As you know, the Alpina brand was created in 1883, and the COMTESSE Ladies Collection was already a world leader in the 1920s. So we're making two introductions this year, or this first half of the year. First of all, the Alpina Sport COMTESSE, followed by the SEASTRONG COMTESSE. So it was really a priority for us to increase the weight of the ladies collection into our general collection. So I'm happy to present you here the Alpina COMTESSE Sport with three different variations. The Alpina collection is really the closest to our DNA. As the brand indicates, Alpina is born in the Alps, and we always thrived to create very strong and sturdy watches that were able to resist in the harshest of all conditions. So you can see here, we tried to maintain the DNA of the brand, being a strong sports watch, yet elegant and refined, with a contemporary look to it. So we're very happy to introduce three variations, the three of them being on stainless steel bracelets, two stainless steel silver color, and one black PVD stainless steel bracelet. I'll maybe start by presenting you the ice blue version that you can see over here. This is immediately a very iconic and recognizable color for Alpina. Already been in the Alpina collection with the Alpina 4 for the past 5 or 6 years, and really one of the overall international bestsellers. So you can see here and recognize the Alpina look. Nice and sporty with a 60-minute revolving bezel. Beautiful ice blue dial with diamond indexes and the date at 6 o'clock. The watch with a water resistance of 6 ATM. Is really a perfect blend between the DNA of the brand, a contemporary and feminine refined look, by maintaining the sporty and rugged environment that it's supposed to be performing in. You can then see next to it the black PVD, so a bit of a darker look to it, a darker twist, with a black stainless steel bezel, 60 minutes of course as well, and the same specifications. Finally, Sunray silver dial, always with the diamond indexes and a white bezel to give it also a nice and fresher look. So this should really be the ideal sports feminine watch that combines the beauty of the DNA of the brand, leader in the 1920s, and the contemporary look that we're looking for at presenting in 2020. So please follow me into our museum experience. So we have put together this manufacture experience to express all the knowledge that we have here in our manufacture in Plan-les-Ouates in Geneva, but as well the history of the brand that can really make you understand better where we come from, the DNA of the brand, and why we are also developing the products and introducing what we are introducing today. So you can see here our history wall, a selection of items and important watches that can express the history of Alpina, starting in 1883 and going all the way up to the more recent days, since the brand was acquired in 2002. So you can see here, for example, one of the first COMTESSE models. Regarding SEASTRONG, you can see here also the Alpina 10 that was developed in the 1960s. Very interesting watch. You can see here the Alpina 4 with the very recognizable and now iconic ice blue dial, which is really one of Alpina's bestsellers throughout the collections. So let's dive into the COMTESSE SEASTRONG collection. SEASTRONG being our divers collection, as you know. We have long history within the diving innovation as well, since the 1960s. Alpina was constantly innovating already at the time with the Alpina 10. So it's very important for us to bring the ladies collection also within the SEASTRONG and the sea universe. So we have here 4 variations, 2 on rubber straps and 2 on stainless steel bracelet, with beautiful fresh dial variations, which is made out of MOP, mother of pearl. Both white mother of pearl and blue mother of pearl, giving it a very fresh and contemporary look to it. The watch, of course, has the diver specifications, with the idea really to resist to harsh conditions as well, with 30 ATM or 300 meter water resistance, applied indexes, of course, screw down crown, and of course the traditional 60-minute unidirectional bezel to really complete it with all the diver's specifications, whilst keeping it still a very beautiful and elegant watch for a lady to wear in a dressier environment as well. The watch diameter is of 34 millimeters, so it remains still very readable if you look at it. The whole objective of a diver's watch is, of course, to remain readable, both from the bezel perspective, but also with very readable indexes and hands, but still being fine and refined enough to be able to wear as an everyday companion.
The Earth is a very blue planet. Water amounts to more than 2/3 of its surface and is vitally important for the existence of all life. Unfortunately, the threats to marine environment are equally widespread. We pollute the oceans with residual waters, oils, pesticides, and plastics. We produce an average of 300 million tons of plastic a year. The most common marine debris consists of plastic and synthetic materials, both of which have disastrous effects on marine life and seabirds. Ocean gyres circle around calm waters and attract loads of debris, mostly small pieces of plastic, gathering waste which accumulates for years. We must transition ecologically and preserve common goods in order to share natural resources equitably. Hence why Alpina Watches strives to make a difference with a strong commitment to preserve our beloved oceans. We are proud to present an exclusive range of original Swiss watches made from recycled plastic, the GYRE. The GYRE's case is made with recycled PA6 and glass fiber. The PA6 material consists of recycled fishing nets from the Indian Ocean. In order to produce a strong watch case material, this recycled PA6 is then reinforced with 30% of glass fiber. The GYRE's strap is also made of recycled plastic, offering you a unique and environmentally friendly timepiece. Take a stand, and beyond anything else, give the gift of time to our planet. Wear a GYRE.
I am very proud to present a very special project that Alpina Watches has for 2020, the Alpina SEASTRONG GYRE. With the increased consciousness that we have of our society on nature and the environment, we are very proud to introduce our first Swiss-made watch made out of a case and strap of recycled materials. As you know, since the creation of the brand in 1883, nature has always been Alpina's playground. We have always thrived to manufacture watches that can resist the harshness of the environment, but also the beauty of the nature. As the Alpina brand mentions, we are born and our DNA is in the Alps, in the mountains, but also have the sea and the oceans as a key environment for us. So it's extremely important for us to raise awareness on the issues that we're all facing with nature and the environment, but also to take a first step as a company into our sustainable map. The case is made out of recycled plastic coming from fish nets in the Indian Ocean, and the strap is coming from recycled PET or recycled PET, which is effectively plastic bottles also found into the oceans. So really the first to be able to make a case in recycled plastic that is strong and resistant, but also really our first step into integrating sustainable and recycled products into our product range. We pushed the project to the end, or even further. Of course, the movement is an AL525 automatic movement, so of course no quartz into this product line, no batteries. But then pushed it also to our gift box, which is entirely made of recycled material. The user guide is actually a downloadable file using QR codes that you can find inside the box, actually on the cushion. So we really have a beautiful gift box, but also very true to the project, being fully ecological and fully recycled. The watch, of course, has all the diving specifications. Once again, 60-minute revolving bezel, 300-meter water resistance, screw-down crown, very readable hands and indexes, but keeping it pure and corresponding really to the beauty of the nature that surrounds us. To support the launch of the SEASTRONG GYRE, we are partnering with the World Oceans Day on the 8th of June, and specifically with the Surfrider Foundation, with dedicated actions to clean up beaches and to raise awareness on the fragility of the oceans. To recap this presentation, Alpina watches will be introducing in the first semester of 2020 the SEASTRONG GYRE and the ladies' COMTESSE series with both the Alpina COMTESSE Sport and the COMTESSE SEASTRONG. Thank you very much for following this presentation. All the products will be available in store in the next couple of weeks. I'm very much looking forward to sharing more about this with you directly, to answer all the questions you may have, to make these introductions a great success on the markets in 2020. Thank you very much for following.